Hey guys, I'm going live today.
Come join us. Do we have any? No, nobody's
Yeah,
in
we'll
here
wait till
yet.
people join us and then we'll start.
Hey, you guys.
Hey Nathan, I'd like to welcome you to our live stream today. It's good to see you. I've never met you.
Hello.
Nathan, hi. Since right now it's just you on here. Hopefully, now you probably feel obligated to stay on. Emily joined. We just thought it'd be funny to have it be Summit's show today. So he's hosting it today. Actually, this is what's happening. I have a huge fear of bugs. You know what? Just gonna be honest with you. And one of the biggest questions I'm gonna ask God when I get to heaven is why centipedes? Why so many legs? What's the point there? And as right before this was going to look for a charger. Oh, I could vomit. I opened up my nightstand. I open up my nightstand and the biggest centipede. Oh, I'm not watching him. My bad. Right here. I'm sitting on it. The biggest centipede crawled out of my nightstand. I literally do not feel safe in my home. I will not rest easy. I will not rest easy tonight knowing that there was a centipede that could have been crawling on my face. I'm so sweaty. I talked about this on a previous time, how when I get startled or scared really fast, I instantly get sweaty and my armpits start to itch. I screamed, started sweating, and now my armpits itch. And actually my whole body itches.
Uh-oh.
So that's where we're at. I love Thank you, Nathan. You know me. I'm very open.
I went up to try to find it, but it wasn't there. I couldn't find it. I was gonna kill it for you.
It's up there. It was disgusting. I literally, now I'm thinking about it in my head and I'm just wanting to cry a little bit. So if you see glistening, that's my sweat, because I'm literally so sweaty right now thinking about that centipede that was in my nightstand.
Summit, do you want to say hi?
But thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. I like to be open.
Who else is on here? I haven't even seen Evan. I think your mom.
Valerie's on here. Megan's on here.
Nice.
Yeah, my mom. Who else?
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Oh,
amazing.
Jeremy Kopp, he came on.
Oh, Jeremy.
I don't know if he's still on here.
Jeremy, he DM'd me, but it was right as I was getting ready for this.
Tay Talk.
Tay Talk, I like that.
I miss you, Nathan. Actually,
she just said that the other day.
I did. I was like, Steven, there's someone that we haven't talked to in so long, and I miss him a lot.
You.
And it's Nathan.
What's up, Bryce? We got Mr. Summit here today. He's hanging out with us.
He's gonna be joining in.
We're excited. We're changing it up. We've been playing the Newlywed Game the last 3 weeks, which has been super fun. Mm-hmm. But today, as you guys maybe have been following along, we've been doing the after school snack it, the battle for the best afternoon or after school snack, and we're down to 8. We're down to the Elite 8, and so we've got them here with us today. We got the essentials from the grocery store, and we're going to taste them. Hopefully it doesn't, tint the voting process at all, but your vote is still what determines it.
Sorry, I was thinking about the centipede again.
Still?
It's going to be on my mind this whole time. I'm not going to be able to eat snacks.
You'll be able to eat snacks.
I don't know, babe.
You can do it. But yeah, as you can see, when you have small children, if you tell people we're going to do something at 1 or 2 or whatever, there's no guaranteeing that you're going to be ready at that time. Every time we do this, we are literally scrambling,
He just finished eating.
Yeah, I mean that you guys wouldn't have wanted to see that.
No. No.
But yeah, so we're gonna taste some snacks today. Oh, he is eating his top 2 picks right now. Nice.
Oh, good.
we'll talk a little bit more about the bracket, the process, just so that people that have been following along and they're like, why wasn't this neck on here? You're gonna know why in a few seconds. Do we want to put him down there?
Yeah, well, I'll hold him.
You'll hold. Oh, okay.
I'll hold him for a little bit, so
Sounds
he doesn't
good.
spit up more.
Yeah, he already has. So we're already past that point. But yeah, we always do some updates at the beginning of these things. What's up, Tia? Good to see ya. Tia, wow, that was a lot of rhyming. That was my bad. Tia was one of my best friends in high school. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. But we always start with nursing naughties, which is basically when Taylor's nursing. What is Kinsley doing? Were there any this week?
I don't think there was. She was on her best behavior, I guess.
Maybe.
Well,
what a good little girl. I have a story. It's not related to that, but
Kinsley threw something across the room, but that's really nothing that's like out of the norm. Or
balls are for throwing.
That's not a throwing toy. Find a ball to throw, Kinsley.
You should. Tia said hi. You should show her Summit. This is our youngest, Summit. Tia.
Hi.
Can you wave to Tia? Tia, every time I think of my parents' old dog Frisco, I think of you. And you know why.
Is that... Oh,
yeah.
You've told me that story. I'm so sorry. So uncomfortable.
Yeah, Frisco is a very good dog, but seemed to...
Really like Tia.
Enjoy Tia. So, but yeah, so the other day, some of you might have seen the story, but I was laying down underneath the couch, which I do often, with Kinsley, so I'll like lay on the ground. Should have known Frisco was going to be mentioned. Sorry, Tia. But I was laying on the ground and Kinsley was jumping on top of me from the couch, which is just kind of a fun little game that we have. Well, I didn't know this, but there was a dog bone on top of the couch, and so she threw the dog bone, and without me knowing, or she just dropped it, and it hit me in the forehead. Like I don't know if you can kind of, oh yeah, you can see at that angle. I got a bruise. It's still elevated a little bit. Just a total, like, it was an accident. She wasn't trying to hurt me. But it was probably the most painful, like, dad moment I've had, because there's a lot of times your kids do stuff that makes you hurt a little bit, but that was the worst one.
Pinch my finger. Remember? I had a mom
I thought you were
save.
asking me to pinch.
Pinch my finger. No, okay, sorry. I had a mom save where he kind of had a little bit of a dad fail. Well, I don't know if you'd call it that.
A dad fail. She was spinning. She was dancing.
Oh, that's true.
And she fell. And Taylor got her finger trapped.
She was about to hit her head on the corner of the coffee table, but
she would have, for sure.
I saved it, and it pinched my finger against it, and it hurt.
My finger hurts.
My finger hurts.
But yeah, so that happened, the head thing. But literally 5 minutes after that, Kinsley was gagging herself, and so she was putting her fingers in her mouth, which we found out that a lot of our friends with toddlers said that their kids did that for a short season. Like they would kind of like gag themselves with their fingers in their mouth. And so Kinsley was doing this and I was like, Kinsley, stop. Kinsley, stop. And then she just thought it was so funny. I actually filmed part of it, which is not what you're supposed to do in those moments, but I did. And so she just thought it was like the funniest thing in the world. And all of a sudden she like has her fist in her mouth and then all of a sudden she just burps. And she looks at me with like the most fear I've ever seen in her eyes. And then her cheeks start to fill. And so I stick out, it's so gross. I stick out my hands really fast and she literally throws up in my hand because she gagged herself.
All of this is happening while I'm having virtual small group.
Yeah.
And then I come out and hear that and I'm just like, wow, you had an eventful 45 minutes. Like,
yeah, and I was just solo dad. Like it was just me and Kinsley. I didn't even have Summit at the moment. So yeah, I had a handful of throw up, got that cleaned up. The good news is Kinsley doesn't gag herself anymore. So maybe we solved that one.
Maybe
that would be a good thing. But
my
yeah, that
sister's on here. Hi.
But that was probably like one of our most eventful like parenting moments. Like that's true parenting. Like if you're a parent and you're watching this, you get it because you know, a lot of times you just think like, oh, parenting's great, you know, or just very generic. Like, oh yeah, you don't sleep very much when you're a parent. But no, you don't do some of those things, but you also get thrown up into your hands because that's just how it goes. So, yeah, so it's been a pretty normal quarantine week. We're on day, I think, 44. We've obviously gone grocery shopping and done some of that stuff, but day 44 of kind of being in the house. 4 of us. It's been a party.
Been a party.
Before we take, what do we got here? Sarah, I still have your mom's toothbrush charger to get to you. Valerie, you were supposed to do that a long time ago. Come on. But
hi, Eric.
What's up, Eric? But yeah, before we get into tasting some of our finalists, we do have some questions. Oh shoot, where did they go? They're there. We've got some questions. So these are actually the leaders in our small group gave us these as kind of like a little gift. They're like these table talk cards, and so we're gonna answer a few of them today with you guys. First one, Taylor, what is your favorite family tradition and why?
Oh man, that's hard. If Summit cries, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
He's right there. But favorite family, I think Christmas time, just in general, is like my favorite family tradition because we just do a lot of the same things and I love it. We eat the same thing for Christmas: barbecued meatballs, potatoes, lefse, pickles, green bean casserole, sparkling grape juice, the goods, and then we do kind of gamble. And
it's true.
We gamble for gift cards to Starbucks or Caribou, candy, and just different things like that, and playing LCR.
Yeah, left, center, right. It's like a little game. It's a awesome. Mindless game, but everybody plays, and her mom puts a gift card in the middle of the table, and whoever wins the round gets the gift card. So it's not as much gambling as it is creative gift giving. It's a creative way for Joyce to give us gifts. So
I think that's probably it.
For me, I mean, your side, Christmas, when we do that, that's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
One of mine is Thanksgiving with my family. My aunt and uncle have this big table that they have at their house, and everybody that eats Thanksgiving dinner puts paint on their hands and then marks like a place on the table. And so it's pretty cool. I love going home for Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's one of the reasons. We do like the 3 kernels of corn, and we say something we're thankful for. So, that's kind of cheesy, but at the same time, it's always fun to hear my family's hearts. And that's probably one of mine.
I laugh at Eric's comment, whatever helps you sleep at night.
The gambling thing? Gambling. Thanks, buddy. If we could teleport anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Well, right now it would be home.
Yeah, I think right now that's an easy one. It would be home.
Yeah. But if it wasn't quarantine.
I would say, I think, like, I don't know.
Wouldn't you say like mountains?
Yeah, or like New Zealand. One of those places, probably.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That one's hard right now.
Out of all of the dates we've gone on, which was your favorite?
That's a hard one on the spot.
We gotta give people what they want.
Probably, first one that comes to my mind is probably Barnes & Noble date.
Yeah.
Because it's just simple. It's just simple and fun. We go to Barnes & Noble, pick out a book. We each pick out a book, and then based off of the cover of that book, we write our own story to it, and then we read it to each other, and then we end up playing like Sequence or some type of board game.
We bring board games. Coffee. The one time we bought a board game at Barnes & Noble, which was totally unnecessary because they mark up their prices of board games, but
we did it.
We did it, and we had some coffee because that was one of our first, not one of our first dates, but we did that one, and then we did it several more times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it's actually how I proposed to Taylor.
Yep.
I bought a book. I think it was called The Hug Machine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we played the game, except I wrote out our story and proposed to her. So it was super fun.
So cute.
Okay, if you could be any animal, which one would you be and why?
Is this more like what animal best describes you, or like...
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so we've talked about mine. Mine's definitely like a sloth. Like legit. Like I'm so just like meh, meh, meh.
Your personality is not like that.
No, but I'm like so good to just chill and like be lazy and slow and have no issue with that.
No issue. We answered this one before and we talked about it. My answer was a wolf. And so it might not be like the answer that I would stick to forever, but my reasoning was it was a little bit more deep and profound. But wolves are pack animals. When they're better when they're in their group. But the saying lone wolf, I sometimes tend to like, be really independent, and so I'm a wolf. That's mine. But
give us your best wolf howl.
Oh,
there you go. It's good.
That wasn't my best one, but I tried.
Asked for your best.
If you could win a lifetime supply of anything, what would you want it to be?
Toilet paper.
Funny thing about the toilet paper thing is that's kind of been the hot quarantine item. We'd gone to Costco
before any of this all happened.
3 weeks, a month before, and just loaded up on our, just gotten one pack of their big toilet paper. And so toilet paper just hasn't been a concern. But is that your answer?
No, it's not. That was just the first thing that popped to my head. And that's usually how I answer questions.
A lifetime supply.
Crunchy crawlers for Tay. I actually bought some crunchy crawlers. I've been really good and healthy, and I haven't eaten them for a long time, but I was at the store getting all this junk food that I'm
we're kind of blowing it
regret. Today. And I bought some crunchy crawlers. I will eat them in moderation.
Yeah, Taylor is crushing it. Working out daily.
On the
daily. Eating healthy. But I do feel partially responsible. We were having this with this after school snack thing here. That's good. We had some good answers, good questions. On the after school snack it, the whole inception of it was we were playing Bananagrams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we were just playing Bananagrams and just talking.
Yeah.
And we brought up like after school snacks, and we were just talking about like what our favorites were. And so then we just went on Instagram and we're like, what are some of your favorites? And everybody started sending them in. And there's like 30 unique snacks. And so we decided to make a bracket.
A snack it.
Yeah, the after school snack it, which is pretty cool. And have you guys vote on your top after school snacks. So that's what we've been doing lately. What was your go-to snack growing up?
My absolute
your
favorite go-to was Dunkaroos, and those got voted out, and so I was a little sad, but they don't make those anymore. So if we were to try them, I would have had to like do homemade Dunkaroos, and ain't nobody got time for that.
They don't even make them anymore?
I don't think so.
Like you can't find them on the black market?
Oh, maybe you could, but I don't go on the black market. I'm a rule follower.
My password is saved on the black market.
But yeah, Dunkaroos for sure.
Mine was Devil Squares, all the way.
Which I had no idea what those were.
There's actually, I think that's been a common thread, is that there's a lot of people that didn't know what Devil Squares were. They're like a chocolate kind of like brownie. They're Little Debbie. They might not make them anymore, but they have white cream. It's like a cream in the middle, and so they're delicious. They're a lot like zebra cakes, which is an Elite Eight finalist, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that was a go-to. Nutty bars. One like weird fact about me was, this is when I was a little bit younger. I really liked pudding, specifically vanilla pudding, and I had a bookshelf in my room, and I would take out some of the books, and then I would hide the pudding behind some books, so my family members could not steal it, and that was my way of hoarding pudding. So when I asked my dad today what he thought my after-school snack of choice was, he said pudding because of that. But yeah, fun fact, it's my mom's birthday today, so if you know Carmen, send her some love. It's the big 6-0, which is a pretty exciting one. So we're sad we can't be back to celebrate with her. But yeah, we FaceTimed her today, and she confirmed that Devil Squares were my number one choice of snacks. So I think without further ado, I think we're going to jump in jump into some of the snackage. So like we said, when we started the snack it, we took everybody's suggestions and then we took the ones that were most often repeated and made those like the top seeds, and then we just randomly put everything else. So there's been some people like, why isn't that snack on there? That was my go-to snack. Well, you didn't tell us that was your go-to snack, so we couldn't pick it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna taste them, taste the finalists here, and obviously voting is open on our stories, or on my story right now, hers later, right?
No, I put them on there.
You put them on there?
I
Nice.
did.
So you can vote on there until 10 tonight. So get your votes in. But our first finalist was Gushers. Ooh. Gushers versus popcorn.
Okay.
So open up the Gushers. We've made our popcorn.
This is actually really hard. I didn't think that I would have to, like, do I have to make a decision right now?
Yeah,
Or,
you
like,
have to make it. I mean, it's not, like, they still get to vote.
Right. Oh man, this is hard.
Here, do you want me to? Okay,
I
you
got it.
Okay, I'm gonna do the popcorn first.
Should I do popcorn first then?
Yeah. Popcorn, I mean, you know what you're getting.
Exactly, it's just a classic.
Is popcorn your winner or Gushers, Jeremy? But yeah, you gotta have a prepared bowl of popcorn, Nathan.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. That's good stuff.
It's good. This is air pop popcorn. I popped it actually like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I made a huge one on accident.
This isn't brand new. Gushers for Jeremy.
Ooh,
all right.
Okay. I've not had a gusher in I don't even know how long. Ooh.
Those are good.
I remember I would like squeeze it when I was little. I would squeeze it and like wait for what side it would like. Oh, there's not a gush in there.
We need more gush.
And then you like, where it like comes out of, then you have to like lick it. Oh dang it. Okay.
I get that, Jeremy. Okay. I'm gonna pick. Let's do it 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Say it out loud. 3.
So wait, no, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 3, 2, 1. Say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to say 1 and say it, so it's kind of.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Popcorn. My thing with popcorn, these are delicious. I would eat these like often. But popcorn is just, it's there for you. It's like it's honestly the snack that I go to like when the kids are down. I want popcorn. I could probably eat it every single night and not get sick of it. And you also can do it so many different ways.
Here's
caramel popcorn.
Oh, for sure.
Salty. You can put powder stuff on it and make it a different flavor. There's so many things you can do.
Popcorn's like a go-to. One of my favorite memories growing up was on Fridays. There's like a couple years where my mom didn't work on Fridays, and she would come to our school and they would sell popcorn for 25 cents, and we would buy a bag and walk home. She would walk home with us on Fridays. So it's kind of a tradition. So that was my like after school memory. And this is the thing, Jeremy. Judge me if you want. I love them. They're delicious. But I view these as candy more than I do like a snack.
A fruit snack. Like, these don't seem like a fruit snack to me.
Like, this is just me personally. Like, I'm not going home after school and grabbing like a bag of, Gushers. Like, I'm going home and grabbing a box of something super unhealthy for me. That's
honestly though, here's the thing. But if I'm back in middle school days, I'm probably grabbing Gushers. I just answered it like what I'd want
today.
Right now.
Yeah, you got to go after school snack.
Oh dang it! I done messed up.
So are you going to Gushers?
I think Gushers for after school snack.
There you go, Jeremy.
I was just answering it like, what do I want right now? So I think.
Lisa Hug said air pop popcorn tastes like styrofoam. Or is that Lisa or Lyle?
No, that's Lisa.
Okay.
Yeah, or I think.
You're making her wrong, Lisa.
You just gotta douse it in
I love
butter
you, by
and
the
salt.
way. All right. Our next one is chips and salsa.
Okay.
There we go. Got our
classic
salsa.
Tostitos, chips and salsa.
3 bold salsa.
This is mild. We had medium the last time. It was good.
And then we've also got cookies. So instead of making pizza rolls, cookies, and all these things, Taylor just bought like a little box of...
A little box.
A big box. Way too big.
That's all they had was like huge box of cookies. So Steven,
you can't see him, but Kevin is in the party. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Let's see.
I know what this is gonna be.
Oh, I
for
know.
sure.
I had this recently.
True, Nathan.
There you go.
That's why I banked there.
Okay, I'm after school. After
Okay,
school.
Jeremy said it's more of a college than a middle school. I mean, we did say after school. So, I mean...
In case anyone is wondering.
All my opinions. Yeah, just share all your opinions on here. Okay. There you go. Take a bite. Take half. We are good.
I'm glad I bought a bunch. Actually, I'm not.
If Ryan Nelson's still on here, you're getting some of these, buddy.
Oh, man. Okay. So we are...
Putting myself there.
I know. We are coming home from school. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh. This is hard because I ate both of these.
Oh, that's good. Are you ready to do a 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Chips and salsa.
Cookies.
We're opposite.
That's okay.
I definitely ate Chips Ahoy cookies a lot. But I do remember going home eating, and I'd never get the chunky kind because we'd always get like the Village, what's it? Mexican Village.
Yeah.
Like the really watery kind, and I would just like dip it in there and it would just be like nothing on the chip. That was one of my favorites.
They're both good. Like chips and salsa is one of my favorite like go-tos now. But when I was in school, I wasn't looking for any more work than I needed. You know, opening a bag was enough, but to pour a jar of salsa, like I was pretty lazy after school. But the other thing, shout out Dan Shaner, one of my best friends growing up. His mom, I don't think there was ever a time that she didn't have fresh baked cookies in the jar after school, and we would go over to his house probably 3 times a week. And I would crush his mom's homemade cookies all day long. And it was delicious. All right, we got Oreos. I know.
Wait, was it Oreos and milk?
It was Oreos and milk.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was cookies and milk.
So we got our Oreos here.
Sorry.
We do have double stuffed today. You don't have to apologize for our son crying. He should apologize.
Don't you know we're doing something?
We're busy.
We're busy.
Is that how parenting works? So we got Oreos versus Doritos. So we went with the double stuff today.
I didn't want to get the wrath of Steve.
How long do you hold it in? Oh, you like dip.
I'm
You
a
dunk.
dabber.
I'm about a 5 Mississippi guy.
Why is
Oh,
this
yeah.
milk not that cold?
Oh no, I poured it like 15 minutes ago. Oh, it was the one you just got from the grocery store. It was out in your car.
That's true.
Bad
Okay.
choice. Okay.
There's the Oreo. So think about that.
All right. Here you go.
Dip them in water, Steven. It's the same. That's your opinion.
That's your opinion. That's not
Have you ever
fact.
tried soaking it with a fork? Levi, I've seen that done before.
Seen it.
I've never done it though.
But then you don't get to lick your fingers afterwards. I wanted to get the remote as messy as possible when I was watching Even Stevens after school. What was your go-to like shows after school?
That's So Raven.
I did watch that one. That's So Raven. Eddie.
Even Stevens.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
That wasn't Disney though, was it? Jeremy would know. He would know.
I think it was.
Oh, it was. Classic shows. What were your guys' go-to shows? I would love to know. But we should eat our Doritos. That's true, Jeremy. That would be a fun one.
ABC. I don't know. I thought it was
thank you.
Disney. Okay.
Fun thing about Boy Meets World is that the setting is Philly, and so it's kind of fun being here now. ESPN. That's true, Levi.
What would he yell?
Around the horn.
Was that what it was?
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Ready?
Again, so middle school. I'm coming home from school. What do I want to eat right now? Okay.
Brady Bunch. Lisa, that's great. And That kind of...
I like that
Yeah,
show.
that resurrected, because I watched that one a lot growing up, too. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Doritos.
Oreo.
We're the opposite.
This has got to be... MASH, Nathan? Nice. Yeah, I mean, spoiler, but this is my favorite probably throughout right now.
For sure. He's eaten a pack already this week.
I love Oreos. I always have, and I always will. So...
Okay, so I don't really love chocolatey things as much. Where I love chips. So to me, I like Oreos right now. I eat Oreos. Steven's mom makes amazing Oreo shakes that I love. And there's times where
Jeremy,
if
you've
the milk
had one,
is
I think,
really
right?
cold, then I really like Oreos are good.
My mom just came on. Happy
Carmen,
birthday!
Happy birthday! I just gave your Oreo shakes a shout out.
She did. She just got
Said that
the
they're
Oreo
really
shake.
good.
We just tasted Oreos versus Doritos, and
I voted
Oreos,
for Doritos.
Oreos took it for me.
So.
She's getting some love.
Yes, good.
Jeremy said, "Give me a row of Oreos and I'm happy." I know. I'm thankful they do rows because that's the portion size, right? Is 3 rows, or it's 1 row. It's the portion size.
Serving size 3.
What actually is a serving size? It's 2.
Ooh. That's embarrassing for you.
I have never had just 2 Oreos.
How many calories in 1 serving? 140 for 2. Sugars, 13 grams.
So, what's a
Yikes.
sleeve?
That's
I got my
bad.
month's worth of sugar when I ate that sleeve the other day.
Oh
so.
my word.
Our last competitors in the Elite 8.
All right.
Zebra
cake.
This is zebra cakes. Here's the box. They have not changed their box.
I love it. When I was at the store the other day,
I don't think they've changed it anyways.
calories 330. Not that we're really gonna
But 2 cakes. 2 cakes is a serving.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna eat a whole cake.
I for sure want a whole cake.
Okay, there we go.
Well, no, I'll eat the cake later. Everything that we've got out.
I'll just take a bite and then you can have a bite.
Okay, sounds good.
Does that work?
Yep.
Okay, so we're taking it now?
They're
You
the
doing
best.
that?
A few more than 2 in a shake. Yeah, just a couple more than 2 in one shake, Mom.
They make zebra cake rolls now.
Ooh.
Kind of like Swiss rolls. See, those were another one that I really liked. And I don't even really like chocolate, but I like Swiss rolls. Okay.
Nathan says zebra cakes were his fave. These are like,
I don't know if I've ever had one.
really, these will change your life. I haven't had one in probably 10 years, but
There's a special way to eat a zebra cake, though, Nathan says. I have no idea what that would be. Do you, peel it apart? That seems weird.
yeah, how do you do it? Tell us.
Double stack it?
I know, David. David and I, devil squares. A lot of my friends didn't know what devil squares were, David.
If you don't eat it right, it's not the best. Nathan!
Tell us how to do it.
us.
So we can try.
Are you going to eat another one?
I mean, if he tells us how to do it, yeah. Here, pizza roll.
Here's pizza rolls. Okay. I'm going to eat a pizza roll. You have to...
Like top down or side? Top down, probably?
Hot.
I don't understand. Like into the side or on the top?
Probably into the side. Side.
Side, okay.
Does that change things?
No. Still good though. You can tell me if I did it wrong.
That's so funny. I bet Nathan's like, I don't want to type this. This is weird. I'm giving out my secret.
How many verbs did you use for dive before you settled on dive? You dive your tongue in. All right, pizza rolls.
Oh, do we get the ranch? That's the way to eat pizza rolls. This is a pepperoni pizza roll. Yep.
Yeah, those are still good.
Is Jeremy yucking pizza rolls?
No, I think he's probably... Yeah, he might be.
Okay.
Or he's yucking the way that Nathan said to eat that.
Alright, I know my answer.
All right.
For sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Pizza
zebra
rolls.
cakes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going zebra cakes on this
This
one.
is unreal.
There's a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video on our Chi Alpha challenge of you guys.
Oh shoot, you messed up. You're supposed to eat the crust around it and then dive in.
I'll do that later, but I think so. One of my main reasons on this one is because it's probably the closest to Devil Square, and I know David and I ate a lot of these growing up, mainly Devil Squares, but I think we got both of them. So, but pizza rolls are great. Again, I think pizza rolls was one of those items that I didn't have the patience to make after school. Like I wasn't gonna go preheat the oven and throw them in.
You gotta. It's so worth it.
Does anybody else remember like running upstairs for snacks and commercial breaks and stuff?
Oh,
because you couldn't hit pause. It was just on and then a commercial snack. And I agree with that, Jeremy. Pizza rolls for me were a meal. They were a lunch.
It's your pre-dinner meal.
David made these all the time when it was just him.
Is that what a snack is? Pre-dinner meal. Snack. Pre-dinner meal. Would that be a snack?
Appetizer.
What?
An appetizer is like
Snackatizer.
I didn't call it that.
I thought you said snackatizer.
I mean, you can call it whatever you want to call it. There you have it. Taylor and I are very divided.
Like literally so divided.
Who's
That's so funny.
All right. First of all, Taylor, out of the 8 left, who do you think is gonna who do you want to win, and then who do you think is gonna win?
Okay, I'm gonna finish these gushers just because they're in front of us.
Yeah, you didn't also learn how to cook until I left for college. That is true. I relied on David's cooking abilities all the way through when he left for university. University, what did I call it? What did you say? What was your winner?
Oh. Sorry, I gotta wipe him down. He kind of spit up a little bit.
What's
winner.
What's your winner, and then what's your prediction?
Oh, okay. Out of these 8.
Yeah.
My winner over all of these. Oh man, let's see. I'm gonna say chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa is your winner.
Oh wait, I'm thinking middle school, right?
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking right now.
You don't have to think middle school. It's just after school snack.
After school.
You know. Well, mine's
I'm gonna
Oreos.
say chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna win?
I think what's gonna win is Oreos.
Oreos.
I think the world's gonna want Oreos to win.
Yeah, I'm guessing Oreos is gonna win it too.
That is my guess.
Throwing darts on her birthday. I don't think either of you cooked much. It's probably
partially true.
Not true, or not true. David did provide for us when it came for after school things and evenings if you guys were gone. So shout out to David. But yeah, that's the Elite 8. So vote until 10 Eastern tonight, 9 Central Time. We'll announce those tonight, and then we got the final 4 tomorrow, and on Monday, I guess, we'll determine the victory, the victor. So keep voting. It's been fun.
Yeah.
We didn't think that 300 people would actually vote on our stories, so we were kind of like, oh, maybe if 50 people participate, this will be a fun time. But it's been great. So thanks for joining us. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be back next Saturday for a Satur-TAY special or not. We're just kind of playing it week by week now, but we hope you guys have a great week. We love you. We'll talk to you later.
Yep. Now Steven's gonna go kill that centipede, I think, for me.
I'm gonna go look for the centipede.
Please.
I'll go look for the centipede.
You have to pick up every piece of furniture in that room. Maybe burn it.
Okay, I'm gonna go find the centipede. All right.
I'm still thinking about it the whole time. Sorry. He gives me the look of like, really, Taylor?
Is that why you're distracted?
Yes. I'm thinking about the centipede.
That's okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, back to Tay Talk. Yeah. Taylor, just run out the expiration on this thing. We got an hour. Just share your mind.
Oh man, I got sweaty again thinking about it.
Jeremy called for more brackets.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
It has to be something that's like, important to us.
Yeah.
And snacks are important to us.
This was super important.
We're the snackers.
What before we go, what are some of the other brackets that you guys would like to see, and then we'll see if we're committed to those or not. I do like the after school show,
like that.
but people
That
have to
one's
pick
legit.
after school show because I think a lot of people had a hard time putting themselves in that after school mode.
Right.
There's a lot of people picking fruit and veggies, and that was wrong. That was bad.
Wrong.
All right, we have 4 more viewers left, so you guys have your pick. Type in your shows. Otherwise, we're gonna. Shows would be good, he said. Any others? Or yeah, don't type in your shows. Type in other.
Ideas. But let's just not put pressure on
Think
you
of
know?
more. Yeah, just tell us later.
Exactly.
Sorry, Bryce. Sorry, I love you.
Don't hate on them. They're
Alrighty,
good.
I think we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a great day. We'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios. And now.